Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, guys. Welcome to our lesson today. We will study lesson 6 conversation, page 68, and lesson 8 reading, page 69. Listen to this conversation between Sam and then we will read it and answer the questions about this conversation. Listen.
What did you do last week?
Nothing special. How about you?
I went out with a new friend from work, Dave Robbins.
Really? What's he like?
He's very interesting, but very demanding.
Where did you go?
Well, I wanted to impress him, so I took him to an expensive Indian restaurant.
Was the food good?
It was great. The problem was he didn't like the spicy food.
Didn't you know?
No, he said he ate all kinds of foods. But at the Indian restaurant, he only had the rice.
Sam and Omar and Amr. Sam, what did you do last week? Amr said, nothing special. How about you? I went out with a new friend from work, Dave Robinson. Really? What's he like? He is very interesting, but very demanding. Demanding means hard to please. يعني صعب إرضاؤه أو كثير المطالب. Where did you go? Well, I wanted to impress him, so I took him to an expensive Indian restaurant. Impress him means to make him feel admiration or respect. يعني عايز يبهره فخدوا المطعم Indian هندي. Was the food good? It was great. The problem was he didn't like the spicy food. Didn't you know? No, he said he ate all kinds of food, but at the Indian restaurant he only had the rice. Now, question number 1. Who did Sam go out with? What was he like?
Was interesting but demanding.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Muhammad. He was interesting but demanding. And where did Sam take Dave? Okay, Abdurrahman.
To the restaurant.
Yeah, he took him to an Indian restaurant. Number 4. What was the food like? Okay, Mukhlis.
It was great and spicy.
Yeah, very good. It was, or the food was great, but it was spicy. Did Dave like the food? Faris? Did Dave like the food, Faris?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Faris. And what did he eat? Hamad, what did he eat?
He ate only rice.
Yeah, he ate only, or he only ate rice. Thank you, Muhammad. Lesson 8 reading. Do you like different kinds of ethnic dishes like sushi, pizza, and curry? Which do you like best? Sushi is a Japanese dish, okay? Kind of Japanese dish. And pizza, you know pizza of course. And curry is a type of food from India, okay? And this word, ethnic dishes means the dishes from different countries, okay, which are different from your food. Let's listen to this text about food, favorite food around the world. Let's listen first.
Favorite foods around the world. Many of the favorite foods and snacks in the world were accidents. For example, a favorite snack in the U.S. is chocolate chip cookies. In 1930, Mrs. Wakefield wanted to make cookies for her guests, but she didn't have the baking chocolate that she usually used. She used regular chocolate, but it didn't melt. It stayed in small pieces or chips. Her guests loved them, and chocolate chip cookies became popular everywhere. Flatbread with different toppings was common in many cultures, but it became famous in Naples, Italy, when they added tomatoes and cheese. At first, it was a meal for the poor, but in the 1800s, it became popular with kings and queens. Today, pizza is popular all around the world.
Okay, who can read the first paragraph? Yes, Faris.
Many of the favorite foods and snacks in the world were
Accident.
accidents.
Accident means by chance يعني صدفة. Okay, for example.
For example, a favorite snack in USA is chocolate chip cookies.
You know snacks? Snacks is a small amount of food, okay, which we eat between the main meals اللي بناكلوها بين الوجبات اللي هي بنسميها وجبة خفيفة. Okay, go on Faris. In
In
1930,
1930,
Mrs. Wickfeld
wanted to make cookies for his guests, but she didn't have he baking chocolate that she
usually used.
She used the regular chocolate, but
It didn't
didn't
melt. Didn't melt means didn't become liquid. يعني لم تذوب. يعني كانت بتستخدم قطع شوكولات but it didn't melt. لم تذوب معه. فكانت بالشكل ده. Small pieces. Yes. It stayed.
It stayed in small pieces or chips. Her guests loved them, and chocolate chip cookies became popular everywhere.
Okay, thank you, Faris. The second paragraph. Yes, Muhammad.
Flatbread with different toppings was common on many
Cultures. Topping means items placed on the top of something, okay? In order to complete it. اللي هي الإضافات يا شباب. يعني حاجة بنضيفها زي كده. The things that we put on the top of the pizza. These tomatoes, pepper, all these kind of items are called topping. اللي هي الإضافات. Was common in many cultures, in many societies. Yes, but
it became famous in Naples, Italy when they added tomatoes and cheese. At first, it was a meal for the poor,
yeah.
but in the
1800
1800, it all
became
popular with kings and queens. Today, pizza is popular all around the world.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Question number 1. Who made the first chocolate chip cookies? Okay, Ferris?
Mrs. Wickford.
Yeah, Mrs. Wickfield made the first chocolate chip cookies. Why were chocolate chip cookies an accident? Because they were created by mistakes. Because she wanted to melt the regular chocolate, but she didn't melt it. Okay? So the chocolate stayed in small pieces or chips. Question number 3. Where did pizza become popular and why? Okay, Abdurrahman?
In Naples, Italy.
Yeah, in Naples. It became popular in Naples, Italy, because they added tomatoes and cheese. What are some of the most popular dishes in the world? Okay, Faris?
Pizza and sushi.
Yeah, pizza and sushi. Okay, thank you, Faris. What ethnic food is popular in your country? Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and see you next lesson. Inshallah. Goodbye.